is beginning to experience what here, for instance, in Ashkelon, they say they've experienced for the last 3 days intensely, but for more than 10 years. So they do seem to voice a certain strain in the Israeli population that's increasingly fed up with this. And what residents here are telling us, Wolf, is that they want the government to go in, the Israeli army to go in and finish off Hamas. So there does seem to be, there is a lot of support on the ground for some sort of military incursion.
And do you see evidence of that? I don't know if you've been out towards the border with Gaza. Are Israeli troops, tanks, armored personnel carriers, are they poised? Does it look like they're ready to move in?
Well, certainly there is armor on the move going towards Gaza. As we saw back in 2008, 2009, it takes some time to really get the forces ready to go into Gaza. In that 4 years ago, what we saw was an intense air campaign against targets in Gaza preceding a ground invasion. So certainly the signs are all there. It's just a question of when it's going to happen.
Ben Wiedemann is on the ground for us just north of Gaza in Ashkelon in Israel. Thanks, Ben. Let's go to Gaza right now. Sarah Seidner has been watching what's going on. A constant bombardment from the air and the sea by Israel in Gaza right now. Sarah, set the scene for our viewers. What's the latest? Are they bracing for a ground assault from Israel?
Well, they're certainly worried about one. What we've been hearing is actually a lull for the past 20 minutes. But then just before you came to me, Wolf, another huge bang, arguably probably an airstrike here. We can also hear the sounds oftentimes of the missiles coming out of Gaza heading towards Israel as well. We have seen the sky littered with the trail of rocket fire and also with the big black smoke from airstrikes. We went to one neighborhood where a bomb had fallen and killed a child. We went to the hospital today where the staff there is simply overwhelmed with injured people coming in with things like shrapnel wounds or worse. There are doctors there who we spoke with who said they just could not believe what they were seeing. They had not seen something this bad in so many years and couldn't believe that war had come to Gaza. And a lot of people have talked about this idea that no war has been declared as of yet, but for the people here in Gaza, they feel like war has already come to their city.
Is there any indication at all, Sarah, because I know you've spoken with the representatives from Hamas that they're ready to back down and stop launching rockets and missiles into Israel?
The wording that we keep hearing over and over again from the Hamas leadership is that if Israel stops bombarding its people, then Hamas will consider stop sending rockets into Israel. Both sides saying that they're protecting their own people from the other. But they're sort of saying, look, we're going to keep bombarding places like Tel Aviv, like Ashkelon, like Beersheba, if our people here in Gaza are in danger as well. And it's one of those difficult catch-22s, who started what first. At some point, someone's going to have to mediate. What we're hearing now, again, Wolf, is an airplane overhead. Usually that means that within a few minutes, we will hear the sound of an airstrike. We have also been hearing throughout the day drones in the air. It sounds really so much like a lawnmower, if you will, in the sky. And everyone here knows the difference between a plane and one of the drones. We heard quite a few drones in the area where we were, and then the sound of planes, and soon after the sounds of bombs hitting their targets. Now, Israel has constantly said that they're trying to do pinpoint targeting. We know that they ended up killing a member of Hamas's commander from Hamas's military wing today. We also, though, know from hospital officials that several civilians have been injured, and so far 29 people have been killed, including 9 militants.
Be careful over there. Sarah Seidner is in Gaza for us, watching what's going on. A tough assignment. Israel